Ciao! Hi everyone! Hello Starseed, hello Ponderer, and hello Drake! Let's see, Aoi Tori is back? Yes, Aoi Tori is back. I thought that hopefully as the weather gets colder, we can play some more winter and fall themed eroge. Start load option. Where's the quit button? Where's the quit button? That's not so nice. How am I doing? I'm having a bit of a rough day, honestly. I'm having a bit of a bad day, honestly. But that's fine. We're gonna play eroge. We're gonna play eroge and not think about bad things. We're just gonna play eroge. Cause eroge makes everything better. Ohayo, hachinichi, ohayo, ohayo. 今日は元気かな？元気かな？どうしたのって、まあ実はさ、今日は本当に最低な日なんだよ。ちょっと難しいことがあったんだから、ちょっとね、ちょっと困るよ。本当に困るだからね。でもね、大丈夫だよ。みんなと一緒に楽して、みんなと一緒にエロゲをやって、だからね、本当にいい日になる。だからね。もう泣かないだからね。It's just been a difficult day. It's just been a difficult day with some setbacks that I did not see coming. Some stuff that I was counting on very, very much did not work out. So that's a bit of a bummer. You haven't played Aoi Tori? Aoi Tori is really good. It is about vampires in a boarding school. And it's got lots and lots of ecchi. Lots and lots of ecchi. Lots of it. But, you know, because of YouTube, I cannot show that. I will just skip over it. But it's still got beautiful CG. It's got great characters. It's got beautiful BGM, very atmospheric. Really high production values. So we're gonna play a little bit of that today. I know it's been a while since I played Aoi Tori. But like I said, with the weather getting colder, I want to play some more winter-themed eroge. Even though it's not really winter, it's more gonna be like autumn, but still. Game stuff. Yeah, partially yes, but other things as well. But in good news, there's a new Has-Been Hotel merch. I'm so gross and snotty. There's some new Has-Been Hotel merch. I don't know if you saw it. It's like really cute. It's like pajamas and sweaters and hoodies, fun stuff. So I will have to save up so I can get the fun stuff. But I love Halloween stuff. Yesterday, I was at the store and I saw lots of cute Halloween decorations, so that always makes me happy. I'm just kind of frustrated with stuff going on in my personal life, with game stuff that I've worked so hard to get working, and it's not working the way it should. So I just gotta try harder. That's all there is to it. I just have to try harder. This is all happening because I'm not trying hard enough. So I just gotta try harder. Yeah, I just gotta try harder and it'll work out. It's just because I'm not trying hard enough. Anyway, so let me get a sip of water. I had an okay day aside from that. I did laundry, I did chores, I did my exercise. Every day I do some cardio on the treadmill, and I watched some murder drones, so that was nice. Anyway, it's just been a bit of a rough day. I'm sorry for snapping at you, chat. It's not you, chat. It's just other stuff that's not working out too much. And I feel really bad because what is wrong with me? You know, I'm working so hard and it's still not working out. Why can't I make it work? But anyway, not really more you can do if the others have to do their job. That is true. That is true. You can only pick up the slack for so long. But I just gotta keep going. I am the producer. I'm the director. It is my responsibility, so I have no choice but to keep going. That's all there is to it. Anyway, let's just play the game, huh? Let's just play the game. Let me pull it up. Whoops, that was the wrong button. To be honest, I completely forgot what I was gonna play. Honestly, I completely forgot that we were playing Aoi Tori today because I got distracted with everything going on. Let me pull it up. Aoi Tori is a great game. Great game. I love this game. Aggressively, I love this game. All right.
Aoi Tori.
What do you call a vampire succubus neko? A cat girl succubus? A cat vampire succubus? Cat girl vampire. Cat girl succubus vampire. Yeah. Oh, it's a little loud. Anyway, I'm not gonna let my cruddy, awful, no good, horrible day get in the way of some fun that I'll get. And I want everybody. Whoops! Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Oh no, gosh darn it. Oh heck. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. So sorry about that. For some reason it went full screen and I had to fix it. I forgot what I was saying, but it doesn't really matter. Beginning, I forget where we were. Where were we, chat? Does anybody remember where we were? Let's see, we slept with Sayo-chan. Let's see where we were. Alright, so let me see if I remember where we were. We met Sayo, who is our long-lost twin sister, I believe? Are we identical twins? I don't know. And she also has a power. She has the power to influence how people feel. She makes them feel whatever emotions she wants, like scared and happy and aroused. This is the day after meeting Sis. Yes. And I think I want to do Sayo-chan's route first. I find her very interesting. I love Aoi Tori. I love this game. I'm sorry that I haven't played it in a while. I try to sync eroge. I try to sync it to what season. So like for summer, I try to play summer eroge. For winter, I try to play winter eroge. So I didn't want to play Aoi Tori in the summer, but now it's finally getting colder, so I can play it again. Is she a bro-con? She definitely is, considering we slept with her. I don't think it was such a good idea to sleep with her, immediately after meeting her. But, whatever, it is what it is. It's an eroge. Alright, I need a tissue, I'm all gross. Okay, we then show Sayo around the shops over at the western side of the ground. She immediately stocks up on candy, pastry, and drinks. Next, we return home, bringing Akari with us. Again. Look how beautiful the CG is. Look how beautiful it is. The backgrounds, the character. This is a CG and it's gorgeous. They use 3D backgrounds, which I think is very interesting. The one thing I do not like the floating text box personally. I like text box that's anchored to the bottom of the user interface. You also may notice the user interface is at the very top instead of the bottom of the screen, right up here. I guess that's just a quirk that Purple Sock does. I personally don't like it, but whatever. And look! It's Christmas! I say in August. But yeah, it's Christmas! Kinda, sorta. I do love a winter annual game. I love a vampire game. Alright. Alright. So Mary teases Akari just as much as we do. Sayo mutters in exasperation upon seeing Akari, who changed into the same maid uniform as she did yesterday. She is a total masochist. So we have slept with her, but not Mary. And let me take a good look at the protagonist. He's hot, chat. He's hot. So these two are clearly twins. And I love a twincest route. So we're gonna do Sayo-chan's route. Hot. Purple Sops has a weird habit with that. Yeah, I mean, it's cool that they want to do a more off the beaten path kind of UI.
やっぱりメイドさんに入れてもらったお茶が最高だからね。
I do want to play Mary's route, but I think I have to save her for last because she's not. There's a hidden route. So I know Mary, if she's not the true route, then she's like very close to the true route, like right before the true route. Maybe her route unlocks the true route. I don't know. I haven't played the whole thing before, but I want to do Sayo-chan's route first. I can't get over how beautiful the 3D backgrounds are. You would expect that it would clash with the 2D characters, but no, they do not. I think it's really seamlessly integrated.
お茶を入れたのはメアリー先輩で、私はカップに注いだだけですが。
It's the love that you impart into it when you pour it into the mug. That's the important part of the tea. We all want a tea that's poured by a maidel.
可愛い女の子を目にするだけで美味しくなるんだよ。
Mary knows. Akari, you do know you can always say no.
はい。
She likes it. I double check, even though I asked yesterday, but there's not a hint of doubt in her smile. So that's how it is, huh? She's into it. She's very into it. Let me get a quick drink of water. Hold on a moment. Hydrate, chat. Very important. I try imagining myself in her position. Please do. Oh my god, I need a male maid. Boy maid! I need a boy maid! Having found a butler's outfit somewhere, the residents changed into it and serving tea for all these ladies. Wait, that does sound fun! He gets it!
それで、私も落ち着いたし、そろそろ今後のことを話したいんだけど。
Let me turn down the BGM a little bit. It's a little loud. Ooh, system. Let me turn down the BGM just a tiny little bit. There we go.
今後のことって？律の話。
I scowl, sensing that Sayo is completely serious. Akari knows nothing of the devil or the supposed messianic power. Messianic powers within me. That's right. So, quick recap. Ritsu is like supposedly gonna bring about the apocalypse. Supposedly. It's kind of confusing. So we think that he is responsible for causing the end of the world, but he's trying to resist it. And he gets phone calls from the devil on a flip phone like every day. It's just wild. Also, the devil's voice is the voice of this girl who committed suicide when he refused to sleep with her. So it's very complicated. I recommend watching the other gameplay videos I've done before this. I do want to get back to playing Aoi Tori regularly. It's such a good game. I love this game. That's not while Akari is around.
私がいてはいけませんか？
She's so cute! Akari says sadly, feeling like she's being left out. It's not your fault. I just don't want you getting wrapped up in this.
今更でしょ？どうせ向こうはあかりを知ってるわよ。
Well, that's true. The devil probably knows all about Akari. I think to myself, there's no right answer here. I really don't want to get Akari involved in this. Looks like we don't really have a choice, though. I mean, she's already our maid. She might as well know everything about the mansion, right? She might as well. I think we don't really have a choice. What do you think, chat? I think honesty is the best policy here. I think it's important to communicate ASAP, early, and, you know, as soon as possible before things get worse. It's a dull, wintry afternoon. Actually, what month is it? I don't know what month it is in the game. It's a dull, wintry afternoon, and yet gentle rays of sun still force their way here. There's no need to drag a girl from the daylight world into the world of night.
先輩、私は崖の下に何があるのかを見たいです。
Akari brings up the book she'd mentioned before. I forgot all about that book. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
それに、
Oh.
私は先輩方の友達じゃないんですか？
Oh, you play the friend card. Okay. I can't say no if you play the friend card. I'll tell you. I'm stumped. At which point Mary finally speaks up.
知らずに巻き込んでしまった時、教えなかったことを後悔しないように、話しておくのもありかもね。
Yeah, if you tell her sooner, she will know that there is a problem, and maybe she can help, as opposed to not telling her, not communicating, and then she'll feel left out, betrayed, confused. You know, I mean, honesty really is best. Especially if it's like at the end of the world type stuff. You know what this means, Mary? Oh, I love this BGM. I have to tell you, chat, I have the BGM for this eroge, and I listen to it! Just like in my free time, I listen to this BGM, because it's so good. I have the soundtrack, it's 2 discs. I love it so much. I think I got it as a pre-order bonus.
わかってるよ。
She smiles. If we tell Akari about me, then we'll also have to reveal Mary is a vampire, and she just gave us permission to do so. I lose. Not necessarily in a bad way. Okay, this is something for Mary to decide, not me. We proceed to tell Akari everything about us. The phone calls from the devil. That I have the powers of the savior of demon kind. The reason I was abandoned at this academy. How I met Mary, a vampire. The events in the run-up to Mary enrolling. Being reunited with Sayo. All the events that have unfolded over the course of but a single week. That's a very eventful week. At first, Akari listened with a smile, but partway through she knit her brow. Perhaps in disbelief. You probably don't believe us, so let me prove it to you. I raise my hand to the teacup Akari is holding. Gonna levitate it? Christ had the power to change water into wine. Wait, you know all about that.
ワインですか？
Akari sniffs the tea, which has not changed in appearance, before timidly taking a sip. Her eyes open wide.
おしるこ？おしるこ？
I guess we turned it into red bean soup instead of wine. That's better anyway. Wine tastes bad. Wine tastes awful. Wine is gross. I haven't tried out turning it into corn potage yet.
今朝の話。
Akari takes another sip of her red bean soup tea to convince herself. Then she takes a deep breath.
私が見ていると、一人の見つかいが底知れぬ場所
What's your quote? Is that a quote? Is that a quote from something?
彼は悪魔でありサタンである竜、すなわちかの年を経た蛇を捕らえて1000年の間つなぎ置き、そして底知れぬ場所に投げ込み、入り口を閉じて封印し、1000年の期間が終わるまで人を何？黙示録の有名な説がね。
I figured it was a biblical quote. So it is. So it is.
よくわからん誰かが悪魔を封印したが、悪魔は1000年後みたいに長い時間の後で解放される。
悪魔来た。Speak of the devil and he shall appear. There she is. The stifled voice of the devil enters the room. We all look around. It's not coming from my phone. Is it her phone? In shock, Akari takes out her own phone.
はじめまして。海のあかりさん。
So she has a smartphone.
はじめ。これが。
Oh my god, imagine being like, oh yeah, I get phone calls from the devil. She realizes it's the devil I spoke of earlier and begins to tremble. Knowing what the devil is like though, I'm more irritated than afraid. It's a fool that comes in handy once in a blue moon. Hey, you're scaring Akari. Stick to speaking from my phone.
パフォーマンスですよ。
The hacker man. Is she a hacker? Hello, Chief Rob. Having a bit of a difficult day, so we're making the sadness go away by playing eroge. Eroge makes everything better. Can't believe how old his phone is. Look at it! It's a flip phone. The devil transfers to my phone as instructed. I love this background music. It's so creepy. I love it.
紅茶をおしるこ味にしたくらいでは、リツ様の力を信じてもらえないかもしれないでしょ。
Well, yeah. I mean, turning your tea into soup, I think that could be faked, right? You could say you slipped in a flavoring packet or something. I don't know if I necessarily believe that as proof of the supernatural. Don't go fault finding to distract from the fact you butted into our conversation.
ま、どうせいつも盗み聞きしてるんだからいてもいいけど。
Sayo says, unamused.
このまま何もしなければ、今のリツの心は消えてしまうんでしょう。私はせっかく出会えた家族をそんなつまらないことで失うつもりはない。その力がリツくんとさよちゃんが離れて暮らすことになった原因だし、なくせた方が幸せだもんね。
Sayo and Mary make logical statements.
嫌ですね。皆さん、まるで悪魔の統治する世界が地獄のような感じで言っておりますが、
I think it would.
地獄とは毎日が楽しいお祭り、フェスティバル。悪魔の未来はどす黒く明るいものでございます。
The devil speaks like it's making an election speech.
リツ以外のことに興味ないし。
I love it. Broken! 今でも楽しいし。The two strong-willed girls cut down the devil's remarks easily.
手厳しい。しかし、そちらのメイドのお嬢さんはどうです？
I mean, she probably doesn't want that.
私ですか？
I would think she doesn't want that. You do not want the world to be taken over by demons? That sounds bad, right?
そう。毎日が同じことの繰り返し。凡庸で退屈な自分。
Oh.
そんな自分を特別にしてくれる。何かが起こらないかとずっと期待していたのでしょう。
Whoa, you're targeting right at her weak point.
今がその時ですよ。そのくらいでなければあなたは凡俗すぎてこちらとしても何かする気も起こりませんよ。悪魔に何かされるのではないかとあなたが怯えるだけ滑稽です。
Akari's cheeks go red, like she's just been humiliated. Hey, devil! I lower my voice. You can mess with me all you want, but I demand respect for my friends and family.
かしこまりました。
The devil obeys, although his sincerity is questionable.
しかし、何を相談しようとも時間の無駄だとお伝えしたかっただけです。救世主の力を捨てる方法などありません。わかりやすく例えれば、あなた方が信仰するキリストからその前世と奇跡をどうやって剥ぎ取るというのです？
I don't
そ
know.
のおじさんはもう死んでる。
That Oji-san! That's funny. That Oji-san.
そして復活した。死を超越したからこそ今の影響力がある。
Oji-san っぽいかな。
吸血鬼から人間に戻る方法や神を殺すことなど不可能なことなのですよ。
Well, actually, we did kind of help Mary, right? We made it so she could go to school. None of us are able to answer. So, if whatever it is within me remains so after death, then we still have a last resort. I could sacrifice myself to end it all rather than live to see hell on earth. But if I have the power to return to life, then even death shall not bring us salvation. If anything, my death might be the trigger. Fumi-san, 来てくれてありがとう。今日はちょっとね、辛いな日なんだけど、今日はパープルソフトの、ミステリーゲーアオイトリをやるよ。残念ながら今日は英語版だよ。もちろん、声優さんたちが日本語を話すよ。Miracles are a vexing thing indeed. 奇跡は難しいことだよね。やっぱり。
まあ、今日は皆さん不機嫌そうですし、いじめられそうなので僕は退散しますよ。
出ていて、悪魔。
あなたド M じゃなかった？いじめられると喜ぶはずだ。
Call me out in 4K. Call me out in 4K, why don't you? Being a masochist at all. Calling me out in 4K. バレちゃったー。君は魔女っていうか、魔女バレちゃった
ー。ですので、また今度ご機嫌な時にいじめてください。
Oh, the devil is the masochist, not me. Oh, I see, okay. I get it. いや、僕じゃなくて悪魔ちゃんは魔女だよな。やっぱりもちろん The call goes dead.
それでリツ、何か思いつく方法はあるの？
Sayo continues as if nothing has happened, not caring whether the demon is around or not. I shrug. I've been thinking it over, but the devil is right. We don't have anywhere to begin. I was gonna say bargain. We don't have anywhere to begin.
そうね。
Sayo rests her chin in her hands, displeased. Me too, girl. Me too. I should take this more seriously, but we're dealing with the miraculous here. Simply thinking logically won't be of any help. What about like garlic, or holy water, or silver bullets? I don't know. All that kind of stuff. If it was, someone would have had an idea already.
神は人に耐えれる試練のみ与えん。
I don't know if that's true. Akari suddenly mutters. She smiles.
きっと何か印のようなものがあるはずですよ。
Oh, such a good girl!
印？家への帰り道のために残したパンくずのように、物事の解決につながる最初のヒントのようなものが。
Breadcrumbs would just be eaten by the birds.
運頼みとか神頼みって私は趣味じゃない。
I believe in luck. I don't believe in fate.
信仰はせずともつながりを探すために目を凝らす
メアリーちゃ
声
ん。
のようなものです。
じゃなくて、Akariちゃん。For all of Sayo's grumbling, the smile never leaves Akari's face. The two of them are clearly concerned for me. Not that concern gets us any closer to an answer. Oh, I love this. We got the 3D CG fire. I love this. There's something we're lacking. like a trail of breadcrumbs. Perhaps something important that hasn't even begun yet. No. Actions come from within. In which case, perhaps it's just that I haven't started it yet. I'm gonna get a sip of water. I think all of the backgrounds are so beautiful. That evening, I continued to think about the afternoon's discussion on my own, but still find myself lacking for answers. Finding myself unable to sleep, I get a glass of water from the kitchen, and I'm on the way back to my room when I notice someone in the greenhouse. Oh, I love this! Look at the water, it's animated, look at this. So I think what they did for the backgrounds, I think they put a filter over a photograph, is what I believe they did. It's still really beautiful. I peek in to see Mary smiling under the blooming cherry blossom.
眠れないの？リツくん。
And then we got the animated cherry blossoms. Oh, I love it, I love it. You neither, huh?
私は夜を楽しんでるだけ。
Mary does a spin under the dancing petals. I can leave if I'm in the way.
邪魔じゃないよ。誰かと一緒の方が好き。
Okay. She talks freely about companionship, but for some reason it makes me squeamish. Come to think of it, you were strangely quiet earlier during the conversation with the devil.
私はいつも物静かだよ。
Did you come up with an idea? I ignore her joke and continue. If someone's going to come up with something, I bet it's her. Perhaps something you didn't feel comfortable mentioning in a crowd? Mary's expression doesn't change, but she cocks her head. A feminine action that would be charming for most, but in Mary's case, it just comes across as adorable.
リツくんは誰かを好き？
Oh, well, yeah. Who? I feel even more squeamish now, but I nod.
あ、言い方を間違えちゃった。特定の女の子が好き？
Ooh. Huh?
例えば私とか。
Yes. What?
相手が私っていうのは冗談。ちんちくりんだしね。
No, you're cute. What do you mean, stumpy? No, you're not. I raise my voice to an almost shout.
そう？
So. Yes, really.
おー。
I come on so strongly that Mary bends backwards in surprise.
お世辞でも嬉しいかな。ありがとう。
What's this question? It is vitally important to it we'll get. We need to know which girl we fancy. I want to tell her it wasn't just flattery, but since that's not the main topic at hand here, I decide not to. Okay, so how is me liking someone related to you having an idea you didn't want to mention?
さっきは恥ずかしくて言いづらかったんだけど。
Mary starts blushing as she trails off. What's going on? Mary eventually pulls herself together as I watch over to her and begins to speak, although her cheeks are still red.
リツくんが誰か一人の女の子を好きになることで奇跡の力を抑えることができる。
Eroge logic! Eroge logic! I love it. Love saves the world. 愛は世界を救う! I love the logic. I love it.
つまり奇跡に対抗できるのは愛の力だけだねって。
The power of love! 愛の力!
ほら、そんな目で見られるから恥ずかしい。
No, I am 1000% on board. Mary hides her head in her hand, bright red from ear to ear.
言わなきゃよかった。私のバカ。
No, that was cute. I like it. You're adorable. I like it. Cute doesn't even begin to describe this.
もうあの場でこれを言ったら絶対にさよちゃんに笑われると思ったけど、リツくんの反応もひどいよ。
No, that's super cute. It's adorable. Being called cruel by a girl is kind of a turn on. Wait, stop that. Mary, I'm not trying to make fun of you. I just don't understand what you mean.
もう
Her expression switches to one of anger, although she's clearly still blushing. Because of this, I find myself smiling, even though I'm trying to take her seriously.
ほら笑ってる。ひどいよ。
I love you. You're so cute. I'm only smiling because you're cute.
天然女たらし、不良神父、隠れド S。
Kakure doesu? Her harsh criticisms are all things I know too well about myself. She called us a womanizer, a failure of a priest, and a secret sadist. Come on, Mary, calm down.
お嫁に行けない。
Mary's shoulders slumped, her anger subsided. I restrained myself from telling her she can always get married to me. So love can oppose miracles?
笑った？ねえ、リツくん、今笑った？
Could you explain it to me some more?
あ、じゃあ説明するね。
Mary quickly buries the hatchet when I ask for more information.
まず、私が考えたことには何の理論も論法もないよ。
I mean, who needs logic in this scenario? We got vampires, we got maids, we got the devil, we got long-lost sisters with magical powers. Who needs logic? We don't need logic.
そもそも奇跡自体が説明つかないことなんだし。
If they could, they'd just be science. Having checked, I understand. Mary continues. So
悪魔さんの
beautiful.
言ってたことを聞いてて思いついたの。
A marriage proposal already.
キリストから前世を剥ぎ取るって話。
Mary's expression grows serious as she thinks through things carefully.
救世主や宗教的に偉大な人は基本的には自分以外の誰をも平等に扱う人だよね。もちろん家族や愛する人はいるけれど、それでも愛する人と他の何もかもを天秤にかけて平等や公平を選べてしまう人。
I think I get what she's saying. So she basically, we instead prioritize one person we love instead of the world.
自分すらも犠牲にできてしまう人。
Maybe.
そういう孤独な人だからこそ救世主になれる。戦隊もののヒーローとか。リツくんもそのタイプだったでしょ。
I find it hard to respond to her assessment of me, so I just shrug.
それなら逆に救世主が特定の誰かを愛するようになればその特異性は消えるんじゃないかって思ったの。
Yeah, you might have a point. There are theories supposing Christ had a wife, Mary Magdalene. Many movies and books have sprung up around the claims, although naturally the Vatican has rejected them all. It doesn't matter to me whether or not Christ had a wife. Although if he did have a wife, and they did leave behind descendants, it would undermine the fact he supposedly died to atone for humanity's sins. He may remain a powerful figure, but it would be harder to call him a messiah. But all this really changes is if someone can be called a messiah or not. I imagine if, just by falling in love, I could solve all the problems facing me. Eroge logic. There's no way it could ever be that simple.
だからそれは最初に言った通り。
No, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Why not?
でももともと奇跡がインチキみたいなものでそれで困ってるんだから、その奇跡に勝てるのは多分愛だよ。
Hi! So cute! At this point, Mary lets out an embarrassed squeal. I see. Think it over. Part of what she said, at least the parts referring to me, are correct. The devil itself gave it the seal of approval after all.
あなたはどこまでも正気だ。正気のまま他人を幸せにしないと気が済まない強人だ。
もちろんリツくんが実は女の子が苦手で男 男の子が好きでもいいと
Be out rude! Be out rude! Be out rude! お願いします。Oh my god.
ああ、もちろんリツくんが実は女の子が苦手で男の子が好きでもいいと思うんだけど
Secret be out rude? No, I wish. Can you imagine if he's just gay this entire time and he's sleeping with all these women? Can you imagine? That would make it a lot more interesting, actually. I want that. Let's make that happen. Your consideration there isn't required.
そっか、なんか聖職者のごく一部ってそういう趣味の人もいるみたいだし、リツくん女子校にいるのに全然喜んでないから。
Can you imagine? Oh, by the way, he's secretly gay. That would be so fun. I wish. My god, I wish. I would love to tell you you're wrong, but you're not exactly. Think the word is bi. No. I am bi. I think it would be interesting if he was gay and he had to sleep with these women out of some like martyr complex. I think that would be really interesting. Not because he was attracted, but because he had an obligation to help them emotionally. I think that would be really interesting. No. I know what bi is. I don't want him to be bi. I want him to be gay. For the record, I'm not homosexual. Boo! I just suffer from a mild case of gynophobia, a fear of women. I didn't imagine him to be gynophobic, actually. I see! I muttered to myself again. Someone who would choose an individual over the wider world could never be a messiah. Using powers given by God for one's individualistic reasons could go directly against his command to love all equally. That's what Mary's arguing. My powers are meant to be from the devil, though, so I could see love a whole lot of people and... Oh, I see. Wait, what? My powers are meant to be from the devil, though, so I could love a whole load of people. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like a harem? Like a poly relationship? A devil wouldn't settle for just one partner. They'd take as many as they could. Harem route? In which case, falling genuinely in love with one person would not be in contradiction with God, but with demons. Okay, so let me get this straight. Monogamy goes against the devil? Is that what we're saying?
リツくんは誰かを好きになろうとしても、その力のせいで触れた相手を勝手に幸せにしちゃうからね。
If that's what you want to call it.
だから感覚的に理解しづらいかもだけど、奇跡の力なんてなくても好きな人と触れ合えば、それが魔法みたいに自分も相手も幸せになれるんだよ。
Aw, yeah, it's endorphins, it's love, it's the chemical reaction, whatever you want to call it. I think of it in more romantic terms. I think it's love, I think it's affection, I think it's fondness, as opposed to like chemical endorphins or whatever. Mary beams from ear to ear, which is a greater miracle than any I performed. Huh, right. I'm lost for words. The first time I slept with Akari, I said there was no need for miracles. I didn't understand myself back then. I've never actually loved anyone. I say, amazed that I'm only just realizing that now. In comparison to me, the love Saya was seeking seems a lot more right. Mary giggles.
これでちょっとはリツくんに恩返しできたかな。
We've slept with what? Let's see, there are 5 heroines, and we've slept with 2 out of 5. For what? I cocked my head.
ほら、私が太陽を浴びてしまおうとしていた夜、リツくんが言ってくれたでしょ。
Don't remind me, it hurts my heart.
理由や説明なんてできないけど、 私に死んでほしくないって。あれがとっても嬉しかったから、その恩返しをしないとなって思ってたの。
What a good girl.
何度でも言っちゃうけど、ありがとね。
I remember how I felt that day, how I screamed. Perhaps on that day I truly managed a miracle. If I could keep that feeling, then maybe I might just manage. That's what I think. At the same time, the complexity of it all is causing me to scowl. I have to love someone. Can I really feel like that again?
まあまあ、そう困った顔しないで。
Mary walks over and stretches up to pat me on the head.
君がすることはとっても難しいけど簡単なことだから、自分を信じなさい。他人を信じなさい。自分をもっとよく理解しなさい。他人をもっとよく理解しなさい。そして幸せになりなさい。幸せにしなさい。あなたが生まれてきた意味はそのたった2つの答えだけだから。
So philosophical, I love it. You're right. No matter how many times I find myself astray, she guides me back on course. First I have to believe. While I can't believe in myself or in God, I can believe in what she says. Her words might just be the breadcrumbs Akari spoke of. So cute. Mary lets out an embarrassed giggle as if this were just another normal conversation.
ちょうどあかりちゃんとかさよちゃんとか可愛い子がいるんだしね。
And you, don't count yourself out.
その2人以外にもここなら相手には困らないでしょ。いや、そのさよちゃんの場合は恋人じゃなくて家族としてって意味にしないと危ないけど。
Whoops! Sorry, we passed that threshold already. We already slept with her. Sorry. Whoops. We already did the incest. I'm sorry. Yeah! Sure! We totally didn't do the incest.
ね、こんなことあの2人の前じゃ言えなかったでしょ。
I get it. Mary flashes me a playful wink. You're incredible, Mary. Every word out of your mouth was like genius.
そう？
Yeah.
私思ったことを口にしてるだけなんだけど。
Even more incredible. So incredible it verges on infuriating. In any case, tomorrow starts my journey towards fully understanding and falling in love with someone. There's no harm in trying, at least. I thought she knew. I thought she knew too, but maybe she thought that was like a one-off thing. Maybe she thought like sex is one thing, but falling in love with your blood-related twin sister is another. At this point, Mary mutters to herself. For a moment, I think she's still not come to terms with my compliment, but that doesn't seem so. I look over and see she's taken a notebook and a pencil out of her pocket.
さっきのはいい言葉なんだ。ちょっとメモしておこう。
Is that a diary?
これは日記じゃないよ。
I love all of these sprites. They're so expressive. All of these sprites. I just love this artist. How he draws like the little fingers, the fingernails, the fabrics, the eyes. I love this artist. Oh. If it had been a diary, I would have been polite and dropped it, but knowing it's not has me curious.
これはメモなんだけど。メモなんだよ。
It's a notebook for notes. Notes of what?
いや、気にしなくていいから。
Well, now I wanna know. Mary goes bright red. Now I'm really curious. I wanna know what kind of notes you write.
律くんのスケベ。
I just want to understand you better. Mary groans as I turn her own words against her.
笑わない。絶対に笑わない。
絶対に笑わないよ、メアリちゃん。I promise. I mean, I kept a straight face through your whole power of love speech a moment ago.
そうだけど。
Mary is being uncharacteristically guarded. It's at this point I realize I'm still hiding something from her. Oh! She did not know! She did not know. I need to come clean. I slept with Sayo last night.
そうだってね。
No, so she does know? We had sex.
そうなんだ。
Ah, so she didn't equate sleep with have sex. I see. So she didn't quite know the meaning. I see. Did she think we just shared a bed? How did it... Okay. Okay, sweetie. She seems surprised, but in an unexpected turn of events, the red fades from her cheeks.
それはなんで?
Because we are in an eroge. It wasn't out of love, obviously, or lust. Well, not entirely. No one else has them, so we wanted to test our powers to prove that we were siblings, family.
なるほど。
And the only way to do that was to bonk. Despite the oddity of the situation, Mary accepts my explanation as a given. She scratches her head. Seems like my confession has just opened her up to talking about the notebook.
この手帳はね、創作メモみたいなものかな。
A draft of what?
お芝居を書いてみたい。
Aw.
なんて。
Oh my god. I support you, girl. I support you in all your writing endeavors. I love it when characters are writers. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Good job. Good job. Good job. I support you. I support you. I support you. She's a writer, chat. Oh, I love it just like me. Wow. I vocalized an interest at this surprising revelation. That's cool. I had no idea you were into that stuff. I'd love to see what you've written.
いや、まだ何も書いてないから。
If somebody in real life asked to see my writing, I would just say no. I would say no! You can't read it. Mary panics.
吸血鬼だった頃から人生に飽きないようにいろいろなことをやってたんだけど。
Well, you still are a vampire. Like cooking and music?
そう。でも一つだけできないことがあって。
Writing? She squirms.
ゼロから何かを作り出すってことがとても苦手なの。つまり小説とかお芝居とかお話を考えることがどうしてかできないんだよね。
I see. Creativity is a great way to spend an infinite amount of time, in my opinion. So why a play? A novel seems like it would be easier to write.
私はこう目の前に人がいる方が好きなんだよね。だけどどうしてもうまくいかなくて。
Me too, girl. I've written everything, chat. I've written stage plays, I've written screenplays, I've written poems, I've written novels, I've written short stories, I've written newspaper articles, I've written everything, pretty much. Plays are hard. Novels, personally, are the easiest for me. You can say so much in a novel. Plays are difficult, to me, at least.
何度も書こうとして毎回全然ダメで諦めちゃってたの。
You guys know I got my start writing in poetry, right? You know that, right? I feel like that's like an essential part of my lore. Actually, I got a couple published. I won some money and everything. She gave up, but now she's gotten a fresh start she's trying again. Why didn't you get anywhere? That seems strange to me. You've experienced things no normal person ever will. I'd have thought that would be helpful in writing.
それは逆じゃないかな。
Mary frowns.
私は普通の人間としての経験をなくしたから創作に向いてないんだと思うよ。リツくんが人の愛し方に気づかなかったように、吸血鬼だった私には情動とか湧き出すものがないんじゃないかって。
Ah, it's true that almost all works of art rely heavily on what is normal. Not me. Not me! You have your stories based in the real world, most commonly romance novels about young adults and education these days. Your stories where the protagonist is transported to a foreign world, and then your horror and sci-fi worlds where they add something existing new into the existing world. The latter half of these work by contrasting with what is normal. Only Mary lost her sense of that long ago. In that case, you might be able to write something now.
そう、私もそう思ったの。
Mary grins from ear to ear as I come to an understanding. If you do write something, then you have to let me read it.
ダメだよ。何言ってるの？
I would rather die. You want to read my writing? Somebody I know in real life? No. No. I'm sure that I'll enjoy whatever you end up writing.
変なこと言ってると噛みつくよ。
Yeah, that's so cute. Was that a threat? It was far too cute to work. In any case, I've come up with a great idea. If you're actually planning to write a play, then people need to see it at some point. I mean, creative works are designed to be seen by other people. That's the whole point. Writers pull ideas from inside them and commit them to pages because they want someone to be touched, to understand, to sympathize.
確かに。
And I think the best person to fully understand you is right here.
確かに。
Mary nods along. You're so easy.
何か言った？
Nope.
じゃあ、リツくん、読んでくれる？
I'll read it, and I won't laugh. Of course! I then face towards the chapel. We could even put on the play for real if you give permission. As I understand it, chapels at Christmas time are booked for charity hymn recitals and performances.
ああ、ここそういうのとは無縁そう。
Unfortunately not. Every Christmas here has been miserable and lonely.
いや、そこまでするかはともかく、ひとまずどうぞお納めください。
I'm sorry, I'm still hung up here. Every Christmas has been miserable and lonely because he can't leave. Aww. Mary timidly hands over the notebook. I take it. Thanks.
まだ全然中身とかないからね。本当にこういう話がいいかなってメモだけだから。
I can tell it means a lot to you. Okay. I go to open the notebook.
ここで読まないで。
She hurriedly grabs hold of my hand. I'm the same way. If you've ever given somebody your writing and then they read it and then they laugh at you, which has happened many times, it's super soul-crushing and demoralizing.
ダメです。
Oh, in that case, I better get back to my room. I'll read this tonight so I can give it back to you tomorrow then. At this point, Mary cocks her head.
あれ？いいのかなこれで。なんか私騙されてる？
She's finally realized how simple-minded she can be. For my part, I'm getting out of here before she can change her mind. So I smile and say, "Good night, Mary. See you tomorrow." We tricked her, chat. We tricked her. Let me save. Wait, hold on. I think this is fine. Let me get a quick sip of water, and then we'll continue. You see, stole her notebook. I know it was with permission, but we bamboozled her. I return to my room and get ready for bed and then snuggle under the covers with the notebook. I open to the first page. Her handwriting's adorable. That's my first impression. I flip through the scribble-ridden notebook. It must be a new one, as only the first few pages have been used. She seems to be trying to write some sort of romance play. I say some sort because Mary herself apparently hasn't decided if it is to be a comedy, a tragedy, or anything yet. There's just a basis for a story. A young girl, seemingly a self-insert for Mary, unexpectedly meets with a young boy. And then they fall in love. That's all she's written. There are notes along the side. High school, princess, knight, amnesia. She's a romanticist. It's pleasant to see. Her story is still vague, but it's clear it'll be a take on boy meets girl. When I get to the last page, I can see how influenced she's been by coming home, as she's decided to set the play at this very residence. It's a stormy winter night. The girl hears a knock at the door and opens it to find a boy collapsed in the snow. A very typical starting point. Cliched, one could even say. It's a beginning, but there's no continuation. The story could evolve into anything. I turn back to the first page. My eyes run along the notes, and then I return to the start and do so again. There's nothing here worth reading over and over. But that's what I do from beginning to end, over and over. I mutter in realization. There was no need for her to fear I might laugh. My expression has grown grimmer as I read on. I can sense Mary's feelings through the words she's written, and it's no laughing matter. Mary. These aren't the writings of someone killing time. I've noticed something she has not. This is your cry, filled with grief, for the normality of which she was robbed. It's the diary of someone trying to regain their humanity before it truly fades. The reason for her play's outline being so vague and uncertain is that, at its heart, there's no emotion, no drama. A tale of a boy meets girl that plays out in dreamlike perfection. Her world was endless. The clocks are stopped, pendulums rested. And though she spoke to me of love, it's not something she understands herself. We're one and the same, and that's why she noticed my problem. That's why the penny didn't drop when I told her about all the girls I slept with, especially Akari and Sayo. I now wonder if I should tell her what I've realized. That she doesn't understand the normal world or how love works. It's cruel. On the other hand, Mary's only barely started writing this. And at least by the last page she decided on a setting, the play is beginning to take on concrete form. She's back out in the sun now, able to go to classes. Clocks are creaking into gear once more. I love the prose. The prose is so good. And I, in all earnestness, want to help her finish the story. At this point, I notice a common thread. A play. A stage. Someone mentioned that to me recently. No. Everyone's mentioned that to me recently.
そもそもあの女は場違いだ。これはあなたと僕らの舞台。ミスキャストにはとっとと退場してもらって本来の劇を演じましょう。
そもそもこの学園自体ごっこ遊びみたいなものじゃないですか。はい、子供っぽい言い方を避ければこの学園そのものが劇の舞台みたいなものですよね。だからこの静かな屋敷は気に入った。まるで薄暗い舞台みたい。生き別れた兄弟がこんな上敷で暮らせるなんて。
That's very interesting. Everybody's been talking about plays. A play, a stage. The academy and this residence seem almost fictitious, like they could be a stage. Of course, Saya might just have heard what the devil said and repeated it unconsciously. However, Akari said it too. Are these my breadcrumbs? Are they showing me the path I should take? All the world's a stage. The saying comes to mind. This is just the most gorgeous bedroom I have ever seen. Look at this red paneling. Oh my goodness. I get out of bed and look through my bookshelves. I find what I'm looking for, my finger running down the spine before I pop it out. A collection of Shakespeare's plays. I look for the origin of this famous phrase in the writings of As You Like It. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. It's an ironic line to be used in a play itself, almost meta level. But irony is not all it is. There's beauty to it too. I cock my head at these feelings run contrary within me, and then I could close the book and pick up my phone. Devil.
はい、なんでしょう。
My servant immediately answers. In all of William Shakespeare's writing, what's the phrase you hate the most? Answer me.
人の言葉は善意に取れ。その方が5倍も賢い。
That figures. He just hung up. Wanting nothing more, I cut the call and put down my phone. I get back into bed and close my eyes, trying to sleep soundly. I need to sleep soundly. Tomorrow it all begins again. To say the world is a stage and the people players is ironic, yet Shakespeare understood it better than most. So I believe what he said was correct. I'll act it out. My part in this world under the temporary name given to me, Tori Uritsu. The ending is irrelevant. I'll act it out. It'll be a comedy. It'll be a tragedy. It'll be a tale of love. Only those who carry their performance all the way through will find out what's important. Ooh, very philosophical. I love it. There's a lot of prose in this. A lot. Like a big mouthful. Very philosophical. But I like it though. Let me save. Play a little tiny bit longer. Can I delete this old one? Nope, guess not. I guess I can't. Oh well. Mary, you absolutely have to put on a performance of your play.
What?
It's the first thing the next morning. Mary looks up at me startled, having only just finished her blood-infused tea.
おはよう、リツくん。
Morning, Mary.
劇って手帳のあれのことだろうけど。
No, we gotta do
びっ
it!
くり。
We gotta do it, girl! I was really drawn to it. That's about all I can say, having decided to avoid pointing out that she's totally lacking in knowledge about love.
そんなこと突然言われても、いや、昨日の夜にも言われたけど、困るよ。
Are you embarrassed?
いちいち指摘しないで。
Whoops, sorry. I couldn't help myself. I wanted to see her blushing. I'm not gonna keep on about it, but I really do want to see it finished, and I'd love to put on a performance at Christmas time at the chapel.
劇自体を完成させたいのは私もだけど、それを
But
本当にやるなんて。
Sorry, that's her line. Calm down. No, I will not. I'm sure everyone will love it.
それは楽しそうだね。
The writer's dream. Mary grins brilliantly. A normal person would refuse out of embarrassment, but Mary just loves making other people happy.
私の友達も呼んだらみんな来てくれるかな。
Oh, about that, I don't think many people will be able to come. Ohayo, Margarita-ne, ohayo. 今はパープルソフトの吸血鬼へ。青い鳥をやるよ。今日は英語版だ。元気かな？マグリかな？ Mary's either on the verge of, or already has succeeded making 100 friends. Nothing to do with you, it's just that Christmas Day is the 25th of December.
メリークリスマス。
Yeah, right, that. But the problem is that winter breaks here usually start on either that day or the day before.
あ、そっか。ちょうど2学期の終わりなんだね。私、今時の学園に通ったことなんてないから忘れてた。
How do they have time to go home? Well, in any case, most of the students go home the moment end of term ceremony ends.
早く家族に会いたいだろうし、仕方ない。
Mary nods a consent. Good to see, since the only family she has is what remains of memories from a lifetime ago.
じゃあ、見に来れる人がそもそもいないんだね。
Or we could look at it another way. I give her a full-faced smile. It's a long break for winter, and the only students left here will be ones who are having troubles at home or in some other aspect of their life. Throwing in an event, in this case a play, for those students would probably help lighten their moods. A beaming smile comes over Mary's face.
いいね。それはとってもいいアイデアだよ。
Not like you have to come to a decision about it right now. We can start with getting your script finished. Being too pushy would probably backfire, so I have to take a step back.
そうだね。でも仮の話だけど、劇の台本がクリスマスまでに間に合ったとして、誰が演じるの？主役の女の子は。
Who else? I stare right at her. G. Wait. G. Wait. G.
私はやらないよ。
なんで？ But you clearly based the girl after yourself.
それはそうだけど、でも私が主役なんて無理だよ。
I don't know, I love acting. I'll do it. I suspected she'd refuse.
もしもだけど、劇をやるつもりなら主役は別の子を探して。
Like?
例えば。
Gotta figure it out. Who's gonna be in the play?
劇の主役？
Yeah. It's important. I discussed the play with my little sister on the way to class, having received permission to do so from Mary. Can I delete these? I guess I cannot. Oh well. I was hoping to put on a performance in time for Christmas. The script isn't finished, but would you be interested in taking part when the time comes?
ミステリーでもやるの？
Oh, she likes mysteries.
ミステリー？どうして？
Mary queries why Sayo specified a genre.
あの屋敷を舞台にした劇ってことはあれじゃないの？いろいろな部屋で同時に話が進んでて、観客も自由に歩き回ってヒントを探していくやつ。ああ、演劇のミステリーツアーみたいなのあるね。
Oh, like a murder mystery theater. Those exist? Apparently I'm the only one out of the know.
旅行会社と劇団が提携して現実のホテルとか山荘を舞台にしてやるのがあるの。
Oh, that sounds so fun!
確かにああいうツアーってミステリーばっかりだね。
That sounds super fun!
人が殺される非日常のスリルと犯人探しっていう分かりやすい目的があるし、観客も動機とか凶器を探したりできるのが面白いんでしょ。
I see now. I only mentioned that the play would be set in our residence, and Saya went and jumped to conclusions. But just how some people work, I guess. What she's talking about is a play with audience participation. The only one I know from memory is a pantomime of Peter Pan. Peter Pan's fairy companion Tinkerbell is dying, so the actors get the children in the audience to yell out, "I do believe in fairies!" Given a sufficient reaction from the audience, Tinkerbell ends up completely healed of whatever was ailing her. Clap if you believe in fairies! Call out for Tinkerbell if you believe! In moments like that, there's no barrier between the stage and the stalls.
劇がいろいろな場所で同時進行するから、自分一人だと情報が足りなくて、周りの人に話を聞いたりしなきゃいけないのも面
That
白いよね。
sounds fun. That sounds super fun.
知らない人と劇を通して知り合いになれちゃうの。
I would love to do that. That does sound fun.
私そんなの参加したことないけど。
If there's vampires, why not fairies? Yeah, why not? I love the character design. Yeah, I love the artwork. Everything is so beautiful in this game.
私もない。
You know an awful lot, Sayo. Hello, River. Thank you for coming. Sayo's lips twitch as I compliment her.
別にそんなことないし。
別に。
リツが世間知らずなだけ。
あんたのためにわけじゃないよ。Harsh but true. I find myself smiling despite the insult. Using the residence for the stage instead of the chapel is an interesting idea indeed. I think we can use it even if we don't end up doing a mystery.
で、その劇の主役を私にって言うけど、主役って探偵？それとも犯人のこと言ってるの？
犯人! Yeah! Be the criminal, be the murderer! We haven't even said we're doing a mystery for sure yet.
ああ、そうなの。
Sorry, Sayo. Sayo's interest quickly fades.
サヨちゃん、そんなに人を殺す犯人の役とかやりたかったの？
Yeah!
いいえ、殺される方。
Why? Sayo's strange proclivities no longer surprise me at this point.
だって殺す方は経験しようと思えば何度でもできるけど、死ぬ方って何度もは経験できないでしょ？
I guess? Question mark.
それに死んだ後は目をつぶって寝てればいいんだし。
So you're just lazy. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she did fall asleep. I'd be worried about her corpse snoring though.
で、最後に起き上がって犯人の足首を掴んであげるわ。それじゃあゾンビでホラーだよ。まあ基本的にはお断りだけど、リツのお願いだし、話が面白かったら考えてもいいかな。
Sayo gives a non-committal response. In fairness, the whole thing is a bit non-committal at the moment. That's all I asked for.
もしもの続きなら、私が殺される役の時はリツが犯人よ。私をきれいに殺してね。ロマンチック。
What have I meant to do with these two? These girls sure do love their romance, no matter what form it takes. At least Sayo didn't outright shoot us down. We don't know how many people we'll need for this play yet, but it'll definitely be more than what we've got. And so I think this is a good opportunity to ask some people otherwise unconnected to what's going on. Alright. I think this is a good place to stop.
それで次の勧誘は私なんだ。
And we will continue another day. Don't worry. We'll play some more. I just haven't scheduled it yet.
青い鳥。
Aoi Tori! I love this game so much. We will definitely play more. I'm just a bit tired today. It has been a very rough, very long, very tiring day. So we're gonna cut it off for now, but we will play more of it. So let me... There we go. And there we go. All right. Alright everybody, thank you so much for coming today. Today ended up being a short stream, but I hope you all had fun. Thank you for listening to me complain. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's see, what do we have for next week? Next week, Tuesday, I'm going to be playing Period. Thursday, I'm going to be playing Sankaku Night. Saturday, I'm going to be playing Uma Musume. Next week, if you guys want, I can schedule more Aoi Tori. Although I don't know what else to do next week. Aside from Aoi Tori. For the first week of September, I mean. Definitely Aoi Tori, but I'm not sure what else. If you want to give me suggestions, I will happily hear it. Thank you, Star Scene. I hope to feel better soon. Thank you, River. Thank you, Makarikane. Thank you, Fumi. Thank you, Chivra. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Hachimichi. Thank you, Ponderer. And I think that's everybody. Thank you so much for coming, for supporting me, for keeping me company. And I will see you on Tuesday. Well, for now, bye-bye!